whenever I got here, Caleb Joseph had a conversation with me, and he said, "Don't change who you are as a hitter. Like what got you here. Even it will help you stay here, even if you go through like a tough time, which I did early on. But yeah, that's what he told me, and I remember that. And I always just try to, whenever I'm up at the plate, I think about hitting the ball to right center field every time, and that's what I've always done. And I try to just relax and take a deep breath before I go in the box, and I get ready to go.
Well, the power's been there for you. I mean, you were known as a power hitter anyway, but even more so at the major league level and per at bats. How come?
I don't know. It's just something I think as you get older, maybe it just starts to happen a little more. And each level I've gone up, I think I've made some adjustments. And 2 years ago when Brady Anderson helped me with my stance and I hit the ball a little, I get a little better extension on it now. I think that helped me out a lot too. So that, and just the development and the coaching and instruction I've gotten has been amazing. So all of that combined, there's a lot of factors I think that go into it.
Biggest adjustment coming up?
Oh man, I think it's it's just getting to know the pitchers, and we have a lot of film, and there's a lot of things that you can use to your advantage here, and I do look at film and some of the pitchers that I'm going to be facing because they're all really good, and I've faced some of them before, so that gives me an idea of how they might attack me, and you just always have to be on your toes and have a plan.
No, it's a constant readjustment up here. What are you finding pitchers are trying to do to you now?
Yeah, so now, the last month and a half or so, I've been seeing a lot of off-speed pitches low and away. So I definitely had to make that adjustment to stay on it because I was pulling off the ball a lot for a while because they had been coming in with fastballs some, and I had started to make that adjustment, and then almost to a fault to where I was pulling off a lot of balls. So I feel like I've been staying on it a lot better, and because of that, I've started to get some more fastballs over the plate again. So yeah, just kind of covering the whole plate and covering all your bases is tough, but it's something that you got to learn how to do here.
And you've got to be patient. I mean, patience in the end, you got to have that, right?
Absolutely, and that's another thing that I've been working on too, is just finding a pitch to hit, and it might come late in the at bat. I feel good about at least some of my at bats have gone a lot deeper. Even if I get out, I've given myself a chance because they're not going to make too many mistakes here, and when they do, you got to take advantage of it.
Last question. You've had to move around defensively, so not only you have to think about what you're doing at the plate, but almost every night you got something else to learn.
Exactly, yeah, and you have to learn how to separate defense from offense too. If I go up and have not a great at bat, it doesn't matter. I have to, kind of wash it away and go out there in defense because I'm at the same time still kind of learning some about the outfield. So it's kind of separating the two entities there and not taking either one into the other. Whenever I'm in competition, I can't really do that. So I try to separate that as much as possible.